Notice of fraud: your name or organization, your address, city, state, zip code, email address, phone number, date. 2. Recipient's name or organization, recipient's address, city, state, zip code. Subject: formal notice regarding fraudulent activity. Dear recipient's name, legal basis for this notice. This letter serves as formal notification that fraudulent activity has been identified involving. Describe the fraudulent act, e.g., misrepresentation, financial fraud, identity theft. This constitutes a violation of state and federal fraud statutes and may result in civil and criminal liability. 1. Definition of fraud: fraud is any intentional deception or misrepresentation made for personal or financial gain. 2. Legal statutes governing fraud. Violations may fall under 18 U.S. Code Section 1341, mail fraud, 18 U.S. Code Section 1343, wire fraud, and applicable state laws. 3. Consequences of fraud: those engaged in fraudulent conduct may face fines, imprisonment, restitution orders, and asset forfeiture. 4. Obligation to remedy fraudulent actions: any individual or entity found engaging in fraud must cease the activity immediately, provide restitution, and take corrective legal measures. Immediate required actions. 1. Cease and desist all fraudulent activities. Any ongoing fraudulent behavior must be stopped immediately. 2. Provide a formal response. Submit a written statement acknowledging receipt of this notice and addressing the allegations. 3. Restitution and legal compliance. If financial or material damages have occurred, arrangements must be made for compensation. 4. Acknowledge legal accountability. The undersigned demands compliance with fraud laws and acknowledgement of potential legal consequences. Legal consequences for fraud. Failure to remedy fraudulent activity may result in criminal prosecution. Fraud is a felony under federal and state law and may result in imprisonment and heavy fines. Civil litigation. Those harmed by fraudulent conduct may file lawsuits for damages and restitution. Asset seizure and financial penalties. Illegally obtained funds, property, or assets may be seized by legal authorities. Regulatory and governmental actions. Government agencies, including the SEC, FTC, or IRS, may initiate enforcement actions. This notice serves as official documentation that any further fraudulent activity will be pursued through legal and administrative channels. This document may be used as evidence in litigation or criminal proceedings. A response addressing this matter is expected no later than specific date. If further clarification is required, you may contact me at your contact information. Sincerely. Your name, your position, if applicable your organization name, if applicable enclosures, list any attached documents.